Well, this video is the sequel to Upgrade or to Stay Put, and we're going to go into the debt and income ratio examples, starting with homes as low as 225,000 from 5 years ago and 10 years ago, and then those homes uh, going up to 575, and then I think the first one is going up to like 480,000, which you already saw in the first video. And then we're going to have different incomes ranging from $5,000 on the lower end example, 5 and 6,000 on the lower end, 225s. And then the upper and the middle part will be the $650,000 homes with an income of 8,000 a month, 10,000 a month. And then there'll also be an example of $800,000 home with 10,000 gross monthly income and the house payment and the auto loan and credit card revolving debts. And then there'll also be a $1.2 million home that will use the income at $15,000 a month, and then one at $20,000 a month. So you can see what the debt to income ratios are and how they are, and then what the net income is. Anything over $10,000, I put the net income of 30% or 70% of gross. So it's 15,000, it's net 10,000, 520,000 would be $14,000 net. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and go to, I believe it's 8 or 10 examples. So it's about 10 minutes that you're going to see them. And you'll have lots of questions after that. I think it's a very good explanation for what you're going to see. So how the debt to income ratios can help you get qualified to buy the price of the home that you want. Thank you. So as you can see from these two examples, this will educate you to see if you can upgrade or stay put. My recommendation is not to exceed, it says here 30%, but I would say 35% of your gross income for a house payment to live comfortably. When you have other debt obligations such as auto loans, revolving credit card debt, or other debt obligations, they cannot exceed 40%, preferably to be qualified for a conventional loan. They can go a little bit past 40% without a problem, but when you get to 45%, it is not feasible at all to get a conventional loan. It's not advisable. Debt to income ratios are total revolving debts divided by gross income. So I put some really good examples here that we all can relate to. A brand new 2022 Toyota Tundra Crew Max, 2022 or 2021 Ford Bronco, four-door, Capital One credit card. We probably are paying maybe $400 or $500 a month towards it, $600 to keep the balance in check. And then we have furniture that we're paying off still, maybe a new bed or family room furniture. So that's divided by your gross income. That is your debt to income ratio. So I'm going to go into a few examples, not too many. This home here this is the same home that I said 5 years ago we bought for $240,000. The payment's $1,630 a month. If you have an auto loan at $450, other revolving credits $300, then the total debt is almost $2,400 a month, $2,379.98, divided by 5,000 gross income per month. So that means a debt to income ratio of 47.6%. That qualifies for FHA. If you increase that income by $1,000, it takes your DTI down to 41.3%. So I added another $100 for other revolving credit. So that makes it $2,479.98 divided by 6,000. This is where the 41.3% comes from. And then the net income, all gross incomes, the net incomes I have at 80%. So I took 20% out for your net. So the $650,000 home that we've always wanted, but buy this in 2022, let's say next month in April, put $190,000 down. So that house payment is the $3,112.76. We have auto loan of $600 a month, other revolving credit of $450. That takes the total debt to $4,162.76, divided by 8,000 gross income per month. That's 52%. That's too high for a conventional loan. It won't work. That's a DQ, disqualified. Now, 650,000, if we take the auto loan out and other revolving credit, then it's the same 31,1270 for the house divided by the same $8,000 in gross income. That's 38.9%. That qualifies you for a conventional loan, no problem. Net wise, it's 6,400, so it's 48.6% you're paying in debt per month based on your net income. Let's say $800,000 home in 2022, 350,000 down. That's the same 2953.70 payment. So $800 car or truck payment, $400 for other revolving debt is 4153.70 divided by $10,000 gross is 41.5%. That still will work conventional. 800,000 in 2022, the same 350,000 down conventional. 2953, you have no auto loan, you paid it off, or truck loan, you have no revolving debt at all. So the 2953.70 divided by $10,000 gross is 29.5%. No problem, slam dunk. Get the conventional loan, no problem. Easily qualify, and your net income, it's 37% of your net income is going out on the house. So if we jump up to 15,000 a month, then it's 29.7%. So then you have even more of a cushion. Say if you wanted to buy a $1.2 million house and you had a home that you bought 6, 7, 8 years ago for 600,000, now your $600,000 home's worth $950 or $1 million and you want to trade up. So it's a $4,041.64 house payment. Got an auto loan at $1,200 a month. Usually when people have a more expensive home, they have more expensive cars or trucks as well. So that's why I increased the auto loan at $1,200 a month. Other revolving debt, $500. So that's $57.41.64 divided by 15 grand a month is 38.3% debt to income ratio. This works very well. Say someone made $20,000 a month, then you have the same debt load right here, the $57.41.64 divided by 20,000. Gross income is 28.7%. Very low, and 41% of your net. So these three numbers here is 70% of your gross income because you're in a higher tax bracket. That's why I put that. Green arrow is for more money. Lenders and loan officers will pre-qualify you for more than what is breathable. You need money for emergencies, vacations, extra cash to pay bills when you are not able to work. If you get sick and you end up in the hospital like I did with COVID, then that could be a very possibility right there. What if your income gets whacked and then you, like in 2009, for example, I was selling export cars and making $1,000 to $9,000 a car. Then the exporters shut off everything. They stopped buying overseas. So I couldn't make the same kind of money I could. And I had $2,800 between my first and second mortgage. Your income gets cut very high, then that can lead to catastrophic later down the road, and that's not a good thing. Luckily, in this market, the home values are still increasing, so you can easily get out of that situation, no problem, and get your cash out. But in a declining market where you owe more than what it's worth, then that's where the short sales come back in, and hopefully we don't see that again. I don't think we're going to go back to a really bad declining market like that, because now it's based on actually people really qualifying for the house. No stated incomes, a lot less ARMs out there. It's more Fitz mortgages. The ARMs were a very bad idea in 2005 and since. Very bad idea. There was way too much credit out there when I was on a false economy. So the red here is for make sure that you are not house poor, because lenders want to make sure that their mortgage payment is collected regardless of your other debt obligations. It is your responsibility to take care that you don't get house poor. Don't get into something because you really gotta have it, but then you're house poor. You can't go out to take a vacation, a 3-day vacation up to Flagstaff, or go for 5 days to Cancun, or, go somewhere for a week, like travel on a train and take the Amtrak to like New Orleans, or take it to, the California Zephyr from Oakland all the way to Chicago, go through 3 mountain ranges. It's very beautiful. I did that in the 1990 and 92. So doing stuff like that gives you the freedom and flexibility. You don't want to lose that. You want to have some freedom and flexibility. Like my hot water heater just went out last week, and it was 14 years, and the garage turned into a river. So luckily I had the cash to I decided to not get another hot water heater, because the way that Blanford built our house, this 2-story model that I have, it has to have a direct vent hot water heater. And there's not many companies that make those. And so I decided to get a tankless hot water gas heater. So it heats up your water. You can set your temperature where you want it, and you always have hot water. So you don't need to have a 50-gallon tank anymore. And there's more new builds that are being built with those tankless hot water gas heaters. So if you really like this video and you want to share this video with people that that may need this information, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and share this video with people that you may know that may want to sell their home and buy another one, or people that are coming in from out of state. It's very good to get this type of information. And I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Feel free to give me a call at 480-999-6061. And this way you will know if it's a good decision to upgrade or to stay put. So let's get together. We can talk about what your situation is, and we can have a no obligation consultation, and then we can refer you to one of our lenders that we have. Thank you and have a great day.